Good morning and welcome back to a new video. If you're new here, my name is Catherine. I'm a third year Year 3 teacher in the UK and I am currently getting myself ready to move into a new school. So a question that I've got a lot on Instagram, in my DMs and on some comments is, am I filming a class setup? Am I setting my classroom up? Am I vlogging it? And the answer to these questions is yes. It's just going to be incredibly stressful. It is currently the, 26th of August and my school is still not open. My school opens on the 31st, which is next Tuesday, for teachers to go in and do things. But that's also the week of inset days, so I've only got 2 days, the Tuesday and the Wednesday, to form a class setup. I have got some time in school on the inset days, but it's not as long because I will have meetings the day before that. So at the minute, I am just very, 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 very stressed about the classroom setup. Because of this, I want to record it, I want to vlog it. I just don't know how I'm going to feel when I get in there, because for me, I've got a lot to do and I'm kind of already very stressed about it. And while I love that people want a class set up, the questions are also stressing me out, because on Instagram and YouTube and everywhere that I look, there are people who are setting up classrooms, the people who have finished doing classrooms, there are people who have kids in school already and are teaching again, and then I haven't even been in my classroom yet, so that's just very stressful. So to combat this stress, I'm doing what I do best. I am over planning and over preparing, because why not? As you may have seen in either my last videos or on Instagram, I have used Procreate to draw out all of my classroom layouts. I've gone through this morning and I've been just going back to them just to reassure myself that I know what I'm doing. But I've gone through them and I have checked off what I have got prepared, ready to go up, and what I still need to do. Because one of my most annoying habits is that I will start a job and then because I think I've finished it, I will stop, when in reality I haven't finished that job, I literally just started it. Case in point being my first week of school PowerPoint. I did Monday and then I called it a day because as far as I was concerned, I finished it. No, there's 5 days in the week. So to kind of help myself calm down and just know that I'm ready, I am going to go through my displays on Procreate, and anything I haven't made, I'm going to make today. I'm going to print, I'm going to cut, I'm going to laminate. I'm going to make sure that I've got everything ready so that I can just go into school next Tuesday and get everything finished. To help with that, I'm using these little pouches that I've actually bought to be the pencil cases for kids this year, and I'm going to put everything for each display board in a little pouch. So any lettering I've made for it, anything that's to go on it, I might even be extra and put in some blue tack just so I know that I can literally put things up. I'm going to also print out the Procreate pictures that I've done, put that in the little pouch, and then when I get to school on Tuesday, I just take the pouch and put it by the board where it's meant to go. That way, whenever I have to go to do that board, I just got to get the little pack out, open it, take everything out, and put it up. I'm trying to make this as simple as I can for myself, mainly because doing classrooms is very stressful for me, just especially now because moving to a new school, but in previous years, if you have seen my last class setups, they're up here or down here, but I take the whole week to do it. As long as school is open, I'm in there doing setup. So while it could have been done a lot quicker, I have taken months to do my last 2 classrooms, and now I've only got 2 days. I'm panicking, so I just want to make sure that it is simple, it is a military effort, go in, put things up, leave. So this video, while it is not the long-awaited classroom setup, it is the unknown classroom prep video, where I'm just going to show you guys what I've prepped for my classroom, what I still need to prep, me prepping, and then hopefully the next video that I have that is on this subject is actually in the classroom and I'm getting things done, because honestly I'm stressed. Okay, so before we dive into a world of time lapses and lo-fi music that is my videos, I just wanted to go through the boards that I have planned, because I have changed them since I last did them. So firstly, hopefully you can see them on the screen now because I'm doing a cool thing where I talk and show you. It's new, we'll roll with it. I'm doing a watch us grow board. I really wanted to have somewhere in the room where data is like presented for the children, because for me, if the kids can see why they're doing something, I just feel like they're going to be more invested in doing it. So this is the watch us grow board, and it's going to be in a tiny little corner at the back of the classroom. I'm just going to have a timetables chart and a reading chart for them so they can see which timetable they're on and how they're progressing, and then also how often they've been reading. The school that I'm going to does reward reading, and I really want the kids to know like how many times they've read and just keep it going in a communicative kind of keep reading sort of way. So the next board is our class promise. I decided this year that rather than do class rules or class invitations as I have in the last year, I'm going to do a class promise, which I found on Pinterest. Hopefully I'm popping a picture up here somewhere. So on the first day, or maybe the second day, we're going to do a class promise just of what we want to happen in the classroom and how we want to behave. The idea is that you take ideas from the different children, so maybe one child says that we should be kind, another says that we shouldn't fight, and all those different things go into the class promise, and you annotate the promise to show which child offered which idea. Underneath that, I'm just going to have an awesome otters border where I put the faces that they made on transition day. We are going to finish those off hopefully one of the days just to add their hair and features, and then they can see that they are the class that has written this promise. I just wanted somewhere for their transition work to go, otherwise we've done it for no reason and then I feel bad. Next we have the science wall. So this is one that I wasn't too sure about because my school do linked learning, which is what most schools do at this topic, but science is included in that linked learning, so I wasn't sure whether I need a whole board for it or whether I can just put it on the linked learning board. But I decided to just go for it because it's one of my biggest boards. If I take it out, I'm going to be very confused. But also, whether we're doing science all the time or not, there's still going to need somewhere to display the key terms and things. So science wall's pretty simple. Just going to have a sentence strip to display the LI, which I think we have to do. I can't remember, but I also kind of decided that I was going to do that anyway and put the LIs on the board. Don't know why. Then I've got a space for a learning journey, so any pictures, any captions or something we do in the lessons can go up there. And at the bottom, simply just some keywords from Twinkle for our unit. So our first unit is on forces and magnets, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. So I would just go on Twinkle and grab those. In this picture, you can also see how I plan to organise my cupboards, because I'm being very specific and intentional with what's going in which cupboards, otherwise I end up with a mess. I'm also storing my maths unit boxes along the top of the cupboards because I want to. So the next one is a new addition. It's one that I added after speaking to my team teacher, the teacher that I'm working with next year. I was lucky to meet her over the summer, have a coffee and just catch up about September and what we're going to do. And she mentioned spellings and how we follow rules and things like that. So I thought I would do a sound wall, which is basically like a spelling wall or a word wall, but rather than show the different words that go with a certain letter, I put the different sounds that go with a certain word. For example, how kite is I split digraph E and not just I, so that children can recognise how to spell those words. Hopefully that makes sense because I'm terrible at explaining it, but I will try and put a picture of one if I can find one here, and if not, then we will see that in September and see how that goes. So it's the linked learning wall next. Similar to the science wall, it has a title for the lesson, it has a strip for the LI, it has space for a learning journey, and then keywords, again from Twinkle, down at the bottom. I might do them from Twinkle, I might make them on PowerPoint. I know that for my last school I made all the keywords on PowerPoint to match my class theme, but that's because I had all the keywords. We had all the planning for the whole year and I just took all the keywords out. Whereas this year I don't have the planning, I don't know what the word's going to be. So I do know the topic though, so I might go on Twinkle and hunt those down and print those off and get those ready, but we will see. Another change I made is the reading corner. So I had so many things in this corner before. There was a reading recommendations part where I had every single child with a book to recommend, and that was just a lot, and I just thought in the time I've got I don't want to do that. So I changed it. So one corner is the look what we're reading wall, and up there I'm going to just put the cover of book we're reading on A3 paper and then allow the children to add notes, so if they like the book or they predict things they've enjoyed so far, just annotate that sheet. And then on the other side is the genre wall. I have discussed about reading quite a lot. I think, I won't lie, I've recorded like 4 videos I haven't uploaded, so I don't know what I told you guys. But this year I want reading to focus on genres. I want the children to pick the genre of the book based on the genre and get to know which genres they like to help inform their choices. So on that board I've got some genre cards from Miss West Best on TPT, and I will just be adding covers of books that match that genre so the children know what to look or have some suggestions. And yeah, the Kallax shelves are also going in that corner to hold the books, as well as my metal grid that I pegged things onto last year. It was in my classroom tour last year. I will find a picture and pop it around here somewhere, but that's going there. Next is my board. I don't know why, but I really wanted to have a board for myself this year. Not just for me, but just for teachers in general. So the top half is just my name, our class calendar, which is the newest thing I added in. I want a space for birthdays and important months. I didn't want a full birthdays display, although I have made, cut and laminated a full birthday display, so I'm a bit mad at myself right now. But I'm going to take the calendar from the confetti and creativity bundle that I've got to do the calendar, and then just make the months. I've already got the birthdays, which is why it's crossed out in purple, so I know I've already got it. And then underneath that, I'm using some page protectors to hold the timetable, the seating plan, the assembly order, because I am being extra this year, the class list, student passwords, and the morning work rotations, so that when I have cover teachers or substitute teachers, they have all the information just there ready for them to use. So I haven't got to worry about leaving information or anything, it's just always on that wall. If any observers come in, they can see all that stuff as well, so it's just useful information for them. Then we have the children's wall. Again, I wanted the kids to have a wall for themselves. I had a home corner in my class last year with this information, and I had a board in my first year with this information. So this is just to have, I've put a class calendar, but I just thought I've already got one of those, so that's going to change. But this is to hold their class jobs, which I have made, so I need to put some purple around that. And then underneath that is where our interactive our visual timetable will go. I'm planning to only have the timetable go from morning till lunch, and then after lunch or during lunch I will swap it from lunch to after school. I do this because me personally, I can't see past lunch. Like, I know what we're doing up until lunch, and then lunch is my time where I can finally have a breather from the whole day. So I tend to only think about what's happening after lunch at lunch. This has backfired many times, but it's just the way that I think, because if I start worrying about the last lesson, then I start to panic about it, and then I'm not really present. I'm thinking about that. Also, I find with children that they can very rarely remember at 9 AM what we're going to be doing at 2:40. So if I swap it at lunchtime, then it's more fresh in their mind and they know what they're doing. That will honestly probably be a class job. I will not be changing that. A child can do that. But I now need to wonder what's going to go above class jobs, because not a calendar. Any suggestions? Comment them, send them on Instagram. What can go there? Because I don't know now. Next is the maths wall. The maths wall honestly might change because it's very structured at the moment, and that's for me because my experience of working walls this year was not fantastic. I did not like them. I'm someone who thrives on structure, and I need to know what's going on that wall, otherwise to me it's a blank space. But the idea is that I have my heading, so maths, learning intention on a sentence strip because I want it there. Then I have a model problem. The model problem relates to our Maths Monday morning work, but also can be done for like extra work and just modelling. Down the side on the left we have strategies that I can get either from Twinkle or I've already got some downloaded from TPT. Next to that is a model for strategies, which will be going on a big piece of paper if I can find some, hopefully, or I'm just going to back it white and put sticky back over it so I can write directly onto it. And then at the bottom are some keywords that relate to our maths topic, which I have got from Gillian Starr. I downloaded these in my first year. I love them, although some of them do relate to the American versions because Gillian is American. I still find they're very useful. The key terms come with the key term, an illustration, and then a description of the key term. So I love using them, and they are going to go up there. The literacy wall is similar, so it has a space for the title, the sentence strip LI, the model sentence, which is linking to Writer Wednesdays, which is our morning work. Then we've got the toolbox, the keywords. The only difference is we have an annotated story map instead of modelled strategies, because we are doing talk for writing and we have story maps. And then I've also used the other side to do a waggle, which stands for what a good one looks like, if you don't know. And that is where I just do a model piece of writing, and underneath it I'll have a checklist of what the children should include in their writing. And then when we go through my waggle, we can use the checklist to check off what we've done. I can also use, well, the children can also use that to go and check their work, which is one of their early finisher activities if they finish early. So those are all the boards that I've got planned. Again, that might change. I might get to school and realise I hate something or I want something else. I don't know. But for now, that's what I'm doing. So using those pictures, I'm just going to go through and see what I haven't got. I'm going to very clearly mark it in purple on a new layer so I can delete it if I need to. And then I'm going to go through and just get everything ready. I already have a big box of things that I have cut and laminated under my bed that's just been tucked there. So I'm going to start putting those away into their little pouches so I know what I have got or need to make and what's just nowhere to be seen. Anything that I don't have or needs to wait till I get to school, I'm going to just make a list or a post-it or something to put in the pouch so I know that that needs to be done when I get to school. That does bring another problem in that I haven't got a school laptop yet, and thus I can't print anything at school. But we'll sort it out because I have been laptopless before and I will be laptopless again. I am going to start going through, typing, doing things while I watch Lost, which is my current binge. I'm on season 3, literally about to start season 4. It's confusing, let's just leave it there. It's like 3 o'clock, so I'm having a very late lunch. I didn't actually finish, well, I did finish making the things, but I can't print them because there's issues with our printer at home. It's out of toner, it's low on ink, it's just chosen the wrong time, it really has. So I'm gonna have to work out how to print these things at school. I'm thinking save a memory stick and then print them from my partner teacher's laptop, or go to the local library / internet cafe and just pay to print, which will hurt me. But those are the options I can think of, and I kind of want these things printed, so we'll see. For now, I'm just gonna make some lunch. I'm having noodles because that's all I want to eat right now. And then I think I'm gonna finish off the presentation for first week of school. So I will show you guys what I've done so far, and then I'm just gonna sit and finish that for this evening. And that'll probably be like the end of the vlog because I'm not doing a lot. But I'm gonna make my noodles again while I watch Lost because it's just the accompaniment to my life at the moment. Like just me, my iPad, watching Lost. Okay, I spent some time actually finishing some of these things. So there's a lot more ticked off. There's pretty much actually only this one to do. And then that one just needs the sounds. So basically done. Of course I can't print anyway, so moving on. But here is the PowerPoint that I've made for first week of school. So long story short, I've only got like 2 days as opposed to a whole week. So I had to trim a lot of things down and work out what was going where. And then Monday is my PPA day, Monday afternoon. So I've only got my kids like just before lunch, or rather up to just before lunch. And then they have cover. So it's been kind of weird trying to figure out what to put where. But I'm just going to go through this really quickly. I might do a more extensive and in-depth video about what I'm planning first week of school and this PowerPoint and everything, but for now I've just done some explanations about how things run in our classroom, a bit about me. Then our first activity is a classroom tour that has not been finished. Then we are going to break. Then we're doing a lesson on reputation. So this is mainly for any kids in my class who might have been like bad, you know, quote, in year 2, just so they know that they have a fresh start in year 3. So we're doing this based on the bad seed, and it's a lesson I actually did for my interview for my school I just left, and I believe it should be on my TES by now. If it's not, then someone poke me because I'm taking time. Then it's break time. So then we come back and do a maths activity based on place value for our first unit, and they're making a place value monster. Then we're doing a STEM activity. I believe this is the part where I have gone for PPA. So this is for the cover teachers to do. Basically, they've got to build a raft that can take this gummy bear, or a gummy bear, basically like on an island and save the gummy bear kind of thing. Basically make a floating raft out of these materials. Then it's lunchtime. Then this is where things need to change a bit because we're not doing the class promise on this day, so I can actually delete that. Then they're going to do something on kind words. So back to the bad seed, how they always said mean things to the seed, so how that make him feel. They write some positive affirmations. And then the last activity, which I don't think is on the PowerPoint yet, because all in the wrong order at the minute, very annoyingly, is to do a letter, or a diary entry rather, about their first day of school for me to assess writing and things like that. So yeah, that was my whistle-stop tour of that presentation. Like I said, it's still in the wrong order and things aren't completely finished because I don't think I've got Tuesday on there yet. No, I do not. So I still need to do Tuesday and then like the rest of the week. But because the rest of the week is actual lesson stuff, that's where I'm a bit like, because I don't know like how those things need to be presented or like what it should look like. So I'm actually avoiding doing that because I'm confused. But I'm going to try and finish Monday and Tuesday because I've been doing this presentation for like 3 weeks now. I just refuse to finish it. I don't know why. I just do not want to finish it. So I'm going to do it. Otherwise it'll get to like September and I won't know what I'm doing. So that's the job. I will show you guys it again when I've finished. I might time lapse it, I might not, I don't know. But yeah, hopefully you'll have a finished presentation to see in, I don't know, an hour or something, hopefully. Hi guys, I'm editing Catherine here. So everything got corrupted. I don't know how, but like the video where I recorded and showed you the presentation, gone. Signed off the vlog, gone. It's all just corrupted. So I'm gonna end it now on a Sunday, 4 days after the fact. So just to catch you guys up, I did end up finishing the packs, not on the day I recorded. I did them yesterday, the display packs. So I actually had the pouches were too small, but I had A4 ones luckily, so I've got those and I just filled them with stuff. That is posted on my Instagram. I'll pop a picture here if you want to see, but I just talked a bit more about what I'm doing and what's actually in the packs and did like an annotated version of what's in the packs. So if you want to see how that ended up, go check it out over there. It is Sunday today, so I'm going into school on Tuesday, so only 2 days to go. I'm so excited, I may cry. I did finish the presentation. I think, I won't lie, editing this video made me think, did I finish that? I can't remember. I can confirm I did not finish the whole week, but I did finish up to Wednesday, so I might insert a super quick flick through of that presentation here, but I will do a more in-depth video about what I'm doing in the first week of school, either the weekend before, or I might just vlog the first week of school, because that would be easier. But I am going to go ahead and actually end the video like I didn't do before. So thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully this has like tidied you over until the actual class setup. I really want to do one, but it does depend on how stressed I am, how much time I've got, and if someone's helping me or not, because I love vlogging, but not in front of people. Also, new school. not the introduction I want to make. So I will see how it goes. If I don't do a YouTube, I will definitely do an Instagram, IGTV, or a story on my setup. So it will be somewhere, just I don't know where yet. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. Also, while I'm here, thank you for 900 followers on Instagram, and thank you to all my subscribers who are here. I am really glad that you're here, so thank you for supporting me. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel for more classroom stuff. I'm also hoping to do more lifestyle and like outfit stuff, so that'll all be coming out, and I will see you guys hopefully in my class setup.